Yes. Nice to know. Live.
No, let's see. Okay,
Hello, everybody. A very, very good evening. One thing we have all forgotten during the pandemic. Do you all know what? To smile. What motivated me to start this show is because for you personally. So I felt, why not I enter in people's minds and hearts through my interactive session. This is your host, Seema, welcoming you all to this inaugural chat show, Smile with Seema. I'm sure most of you will be wondering, in the past 1 year, you have attended so many webinars and chat shows on social media. So, how is this show going to be any different? My idea is to bring your living room discussions into my chat shows so that barriers are broken and you all get to smile with Seema. Our guest for this curtain raiser is Miss Parul Kaushal, who runs her own image consultant company, Panache. Parul is a certified image consultant from the Image Consultant Business Institute affiliated to Council Image Management USA and is a certified trainer for etiquettes and grooming by Sabira Merchant. Her 15 plus years of career journey spans across hospitality, publishing, and the pharmaceutical industries. She helps people to project their image appropriate with their role, goal, and occasion. Welcome, Parul, to Smile with Seema.
Thank you so much for the lovely introduction. Thank you very much, Seema, for having me here. And especially it's your curtain raiser. And I have to tell you, I just love your tagline, Smile with Seema. And the way you say it with so much of, happiness and positivity, it's beautiful. And I'm so glad to be here. And thanks for having me here.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to have you as well. So, Parul, can you just speak something about your family life to begin with?
Yes, Seema. So I have been married for almost 16, 17 years now. I need to be precise, actually, 16 or 17, 16. Yeah, so and I have two kids. My son is he's giving his boards this year, and my daughter is in sixth standard. And so, yeah, and we moved to Gurgaon two years back. So all this while I was in Bombay. So we were very happily settled, and because of family issues, we had to move to Gurgaon. So here in Gurgaon, again, frankly, this pandemic gave me such a big, great opportunity to start my work again. And it's brilliant the kind of response I'm getting and the kind of assignments I'm, collaborating with other women entrepreneurs. So it's been beautiful. It's really amazing.
Yeah. And what about your experiences also? Like, is there anything more you're planning for your future endeavors? Anything in the pipeline about
Uh, Frankly, I would like to see right now my forte is more of styling and training for kids and students. I like to do that because I had created this program in the pandemic called Let's Groom Them Young. So that's very close to my heart. And I always feel that, the kids, the students need to be well groomed from the very beginning because, once they go for their higher education, their interviews and all, so once these things are in place, they really don't have to bother. They can concentrate on upskilling their skills or education and everything, the qualification. But these sets, if the foundation is strong and kids are well groomed from right now, they know how to conduct themselves with confidence and panache. It'll give them a lot of weightage in the future. So I love to train kids and students and women entrepreneurs, professionals, everyone. So that's very close to my heart.
Oh, that's lovely. Very nice. Anyway, so can we start with the question answers round? Are you all set?
Absolutely, absolutely. Shoot.
Okay. Yep, absolutely. There will be a couple of them shooting, like one after the other. So let me begin with your first question is, how important is self-love for women?
Okay, so self-love again, I think is a very very relevant word these days, and that, they say that you can't pour from an empty cup, right? So first, in order to give happiness, that thing to your family life or your profession, be it your profession or your personal life, you need to be satisfied, you need to be happy, you need to appreciate yourself first. Then only you can give that happiness to others. So it's very important to first love yourself without even thinking that, so don't think of others. First, think of your well being. And well being means it could be your mental, physical, spiritual, anything. I'm just not
Yeah.
talking about the physical part of self love, that you want to go for a massage or a pedicure, that's self love. But you need to, self love could be in terms of upskilling yourself, learning something new. You had a passion which has died down because of your marital life or whatever. Get that back, do something new. And I think that happiness and the fact that you respect yourself is very, very important, I feel.
Yeah, that's lovely. Very well said, very put across. I'm sure the viewers will be really enjoying and getting inspired as well. And that the show is all about. That's the reason I
Absolutely.
started this. We as women we have to uplift each other, support each other, share
Totally,
knowledges.
totally.
Because there's so many women out there. I think globally, why only in certain places where we are staying. I'm talking from a global perspective that we as women only can pull up another woman. That's the only way I feel.
Totally.
The woman can get in a lot of confidence and she can appreciate herself, start valuing herself. So that's one of the
True.
reasons it's very, very important. I think this is a small little way we can contribute, whatever little way
Absolutely.
we can. So that's very well
Absolutely.
said. Let me go to another question for you: is how is image management related to better productivity and performance?
Okay, so image management, I'll briefly tell you all about what exactly you must be wondering. Okay, we know what is a stylist, is she a fashion designer, is she only into styling? So, image management is just, making sure that you portray a very positive, confident, and an impactful image at all times, and be it your personal life, be it your professional or social. So how do you manage that? Is that you need to, so there are four aspects of image management. It comes from your grooming hygiene, your clothing, your etiquette and body language and communication. Right now, they say ABC of image management is: A is for appearance, B is behavior, C is communication. So I'm sure you all will agree that these are the pillars for anybody when you walk into a room, right? You go for an interview or somebody new comes, there's a party happening, somebody enters, the first thing, they have not spoken to you, but that's called non-verbal communication. They are able to communicate without having to say a word. And how do they do that? They're grooming, they look neat and tidy. What kind of clothes are they wearing? Are they wearing pattern with pattern? Is it, the color combination is fine? Is it well ironed? These are all small image makers and breakers. And then etiquette. How did he shake his hand? Did he have the confidence to have an eye contact while having a conversation? What was his body language? Body language, your handshake has to be firm. If you do like a dead fish handshake, just the first thing shows that you're not confident, right? How you're sitting, are you slouching? Do you have the confidence to conduct yourself? When you're having the dinner, do you know how to handle the cutlery? So these are very small things. So that's how an image management works. And we have an image cycle. Okay, image cycle is, that's how I'll come to the fact that how it affects your performance and whatever the productivity. So
Right.
image cycle is that how you see yourself. I'm fat, I can't wear this, you groom yourself accordingly. Okay, that's a cycle. Then when this is, you groom yourself and you think about yourself in a certain way. So when you meet somebody, they will also accordingly react to you in a certain way. So it works like this. So one day if I'm dressed up well, I'm feeling very low, but I'm dressed up. Okay, then I said, okay, chalo, I'm going to work. Let me just put in a red lipstick. But my morals are very down. Something happened, and I meet somebody in the lift, and somebody just says, "Wow, you look so great today. You like beaming. You're glowing. This red color really suits you. Looking so nice." You have to see the effect it'll have. It'll definitely have an effect on your mood. So the minute you go back to work, your day would be better. You will give your 100% to your work, in spite of the fact that you were not in a very good mood because of certain things happened at home or whatever. So these things really make a difference. Somebody gives you a compliment, that appreciation we all want in our lives, right?
Absolutely.
And if you're able to control it ourselves, the kind of message we are conveying through our clothes or your grooming hygiene, your etiquettes, that can work wonders to your productivity and performance.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Very well said. And it's so, so true. I mean, you don't have to look for a special day for that. I personally believe myself that we
Absolutely.
have to do this kind of a practice on a day-to-day basis. It's not doing for anybody else or not to impress anybody, but at the end of the day, I feel that we have to do it for ourselves, and you have to impress yourself and work on yourself. The more you do it on yourself, and that's
True.
the good message you give it out in the society, in your vicinity, in your workplace, wherever whatever,
Right,
however
right.
you. So it's very, very rightly said. I so totally, totally agree with you.
And
And
when you connect it to self-love, Seema, one point I want to make. So when you
sure,
want to connect it to self-love, that's the thing that nobody else is going to give you that happiness.
it's
I'm
true.
feeling low. Okay, I had a tiff with my husband. My child spoke rudely to me. I'm feeling very hurt, but they are not bothered. It happened, but then it's my responsibility to pep myself up. And how I do it, I can take external help, or internally I need to boost my morale or do something. And I feel it's a tried and tested thing, ladies. Dressing up, looking nice is a sure shot method to get you onto that, you know, back
Yeah.
thing that you feeling good again.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely, it gets you onto that thing that you really get that appreciation, and you're feeling good about yourself, and
Yes.
confidence always.
Absolutely, you are very, very right. Because I'll just narrate few incidents. Of course, it's quite natural with every woman. Sometimes when I feel very low, there are times, when I feel depressed, the only thing works for me is either music, dance, or dressing. So whenever I dress like when I just wear something which I find really interesting, I do a little bit of light makeup, and not only my personality but confidence somehow like it's switched
Confidence.
on, switch on a button.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
it's very, very different. Like if I'm in the kitchen room, I feel so low. But when I'm in my dressing room, I'm so different. So I can't believe it. I
Yes,
mean, I'm so
yes.
versatile. So that's how it is. That really,
Totally.
I mean, it's so, so important. And I feel it's for every woman, irrespective of whichever background she belongs from, maybe a homemaker or a corporate woman or for whatever. This is very, very important
Very
because
important.
yeah, this is self-love, self-productivity, self-value, and so many things, adds on, gives it just gives more and more value to a personality, somehow. So it's
And
very nicely said.
especially, I feel women at home, Seema, because they have no
Yes,
outlet, they don't get any
yes,
appreciation. It's a very
yes,
thankless job being at home.
yes,
It's a very mundane job. Every day you have the same routine. So for you, for a woman who's still going out to work, there is an outlet for her to dress up and all.
yes,
So,
yes, yes.
so I would request all the women who are at home also, you should not get bogged down with all this, and give
Hmm.
that, hour and a half or 2 hours in a day for yourself. Do whatever you like.
Oh yes, very much, very important. I mean,
Very
it's
important.
like they're saying, हम भी किसी से कम नहीं. Get that sort of, हम भी किसी से कम नहीं. That's
Absolutely.
so.
Absolutely.
Let me throw another question to you: is how important is knowing your body type to look attractive and confident?
I'm sure again all the women would be like dying to know this, because we
Okay,
all, I
we'll
think,
open the process now.
all, yes, be it any body, we all have this thing that we don't look perfect. We don't have, I have flab around my arms or my stomach, and the after delivery and all that takes a lot of time to go. All the women are struggling with this. And if you have your thyroid issue, again, it aggravates. So it's a
I know.
very normal thing for all of us. See, in image management, that's the thing. So I'm not a stylist, like I'm not a fashion designer where I'll tell you this is the best you have to wear and you will look good. No.
Absolutely.
So we need to, in image management, what we do is there's a whole lot of procedures. We have some, modules, and I'll just talk about the body shape analysis module, that where we take your body shape. So there are 8 shapes in women. Okay. So you have a triangle, you have an inverted triangle, you have a rectangle, you have an hourglass, then you have a tubular. So these are and then you have the round. So these are the shapes. So of course if you're very obese and all, you, because of health reason, you need to lose weight to be healthy. That's absolutely fine. You have to lose weight and you have to take care of your health. But suppose you are suffering for the fact that you don't know how to dress up. So in image management, we understand your body shape, and then we tell you, we will highlight what is positive in your body and we will camouflage what is negative, right? So if you have flab under your arms, do not wear sleeveless. We can give you very nice kind of sleeves. There's such beautiful balloon sleeves, and so many kinds of different sleeves which come, and you can wear that. If you have weight around your stomach, let's not highlight your stomach. We will wear something loose here. The fabric Material can be different, the design, the pattern, the color. Everything plays an important role to give you the desired look. Okay, so it's very important to understand your body shape. That if I'm a triangle, and 90% of Indian women are triangles because they're heavy down below, so do not wear, but I'm just telling you that do not, when you're a triangle, so your hip area is broad and you have variations there, do not wear pattern there. Okay, do not, pattern will get the attention straight there, so avoid that. So if you have flap there, so wear darker trouser down and a lighter shirt color up. So do not wear a light color down, because again the tension goes there. Yes, exactly. So these are very small things which we tell you that you dress up like this and we will camouflage, which is not to be highlighted. So that's how important it is to know your body shape.
Yeah, very rightly said, and so important, because obviously, I mean, the more you will like to hide your flaws, the better you feel, the more confident you feel, you know.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But if you dress up in a where you have don't have much of a knowledge, you know, and then you right sometimes end up dressing in a wrong way where you are highlighting your flaws, then obviously, you know, it does
Then
make you
of
feel
course
little.
your whole self-confidence will come down. You will
Yes,
be conscious,
yes,
am I looking
come down.
nice? Am I looking fat? Is
Yes,
it showing?
yes,
And when I sit, does it go up? Do my look, thighs look bad? So you need to
yes,
be very mindful and respect your
absolutely.
body, love your body, but just give importance to these things as well.
Exactly. Because see, I feel like you know, see, everybody is not blessed with the hourglass figure, and this kind of figure. Like the other day, I had a talk, like you know, the conversation with another group in India. The same question was thrown to me, you know. So I also said the same thing, that hourglass figure, we are no, not everybody is blessed, and secondly, this
Absolutely.
kind of figure never stays with you. With age, with time, with hormones, everything keeps changing. So you have to
Everything.
change your dressing style as per your requirement and what your body type is, you know.
True,
So
true,
it's
true.
not that if you're hiding a flaw, that doesn't mean you're not looking sexy, you're not looking beautiful. You're absolutely
Absolutely.
as good as our hourglass figure. It is all in your mindset. You have to change your thinking. So very rightly said and very rightly put. I'm really totally agree with it. Okay, now let me go to another last question for you is what all is included, I asked you, okay, what all is included in self-love in terms of looking attractive? I mean, how will you put that across?
Okay, see, for self-love, as I said, that looking attractive, yes, it comes from your I think it's a combination of physical, mental, spiritual, everything. Number one,
Right.
it'll come from inside. You know how you
Mhm.
feeling. Okay, I keep polishing my outer self, but inner self, I'm like so down, underconfident, always
Right.
depressed, always low, nothing to look forward in life. So it'll reflect. I will
Okay.
still not look the way I want to look, but there is a desired result will never come. So
Right.
for your self-love, of course, I think okay, when we talk about the physical aspect of it, okay, if you think you want a massage, it helps you go for a pedicure, do go for learning something new. If you like driving, listening to music, I think all the women, you should not have any barriers. So take that time for out for yourself every day, and give the maybe okay 1 hour is also enough. So
Right.
just do whatever suit it works well
Yeah.
for you. And
Yeah.
physically, okay, wear what you want to wear. Try some different color of lipstick, brighten something. Let's try with a new hairstyle. These small kicks in life really matter.
Oh yes,
Your
absolutely.
you'll get that compliment. You'll find it. We get bored now. Yeah, my hairstyle hasn't changed for the last 6 years. I'm still looking
Yes,
the same. So let's change the hair
exactly.
color, do something to the cut. Let's grow, or let's get it chopped. Let's try a different kind of a dress. So there are a lot of things to pep yourself and
Mhm.
look great. And of course,
Mhm.
when you look at when you choose your clothes, do, as I said, do give importance to your body shape, and I think do whatever gives you that happiness and kick in life. Very, very important.
Yes, very right. It's fantastic. Absolutely, you're absolutely right. It is, you know, I'm somehow feeling that the way you think, I think the same way, you know. And I feel not only us, we want more women to think on those lines. Never feel low. You never feel that there's nothing that I can't do work on myself. There's so
Totally.
many things out there in the market. You just trial and error, keep if you can't also do it or follow it, you can always take a professional help, you know. That also, at least initially, to get the hang
Totally.
of it. Once you pick up the idea, there's always you can follow it out in your own creativity abilities, So there's no like exact formula that this is you do and this is how it is the outcome.
Absolutely.
So it's
Absolutely. And if
that's
you
how
don't,
very nicely said, Parul.
yeah, and one more thing, if you don't respect yourself and love yourself, nobody else is going to do that for you.
Yes, very very true.
First, you feel I'm this, I'm that, मेरे से तो ये नहीं होता, मैं ये नहीं कर सकती, then everybody saying इससे कुछ नहीं होता.
Yes,
ये तो
yes,
है ऐसी, she's not capable of doing. So you putting
yes,
yourself down first. And you need to show that to everyone. I am being very upfront, be it your husband, be it your boss, be it your son,
mm,
be it
mm,
any man in your life or a woman. You need to
mm,
prove to them first that, your self-respect is very important. Rest will
yes.
follow, but I need to be happy myself first. Then I will take care of your happiness. I think it
True, true.
always works like that.
Oh, yes, absolutely. You have to keep that, you pull up the string always tight and keep, never let it go. That leash.
Absolutely.
So important. And then somehow you're right, because then what happens once you are really taking good care of yourself, and there are times people will come and tell you, oh, she's so selfish, but I don't believe in that. There's just self admiration and self love is not being selfish. It is
Yeah,
like, really respecting and giving value to yourself. So if you do it, like Alhai rightly Parul said, people will also look up to you from that perspective. You'll be on the next level. If you
right.
don't pull up a level, that level nobody's going to go to pull it up with, but you
Nobody
yourself.
would do that for you. Nobody.
Nobody's going to do that. Very nice.
And
Very
we
very
can
right.
get bogged down with all these daily routine and the
Mm,
expectations of the whole world, and you
yes,
end up
yes.
getting into that rut where you feel you're good for nothing. It
Good for nothing,
happens.
and there's no end to it. And again, there is no end to it. So you're very very rightly said. Fantastic. So, anyways, this is my last question to you. Any message for ladies on how they can break the barrier of inhibitions?
Okay, number one, I think just stay away from toxic people and negative people. Very, very
Good.
important.
Very good.
Because once you get into that again, that acha, she said that, he feels that, then again you're gone. Acha, one day you start, today I'm going to start something new, and you have three people criticizing you. Tum kyun kar rahi ho? Bahut time jayega. How will you manage the family? Will that be
Right.
okay? The kids will get neglected. It happens. I think it happens everywhere. So
Every
once you
time.
do that, so just shut yourself. If you've
Hmm.
determined to do something and if you thought in your mind you're going to do it, you just do it. I know it's
Hmm.
going to be hard. It's not very simple always, right?
Right.
Seema, you agree it's not? Because see, the situation from every family, the kind of
Different.
personalities you have in every family differs. And for women,
Yes.
see, family comes in the sense that they are the people who are going to support you and put you on a pedestal that you can do it, and they can only pull you down. They're the
Yes.
people who are capable of doing both the things, right? So make or
Mhm.
break, they'll only do. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So you need to have that kind of balance. So stay away from toxic people. Negative thoughts should not bog you down. If you've thought something about it, try and balance, of course, your life. You are supposed to balance to some extent, and just go for it. Just do what you want to go for a drive, go for a drive. You want to listen to music that gives you kick, do that. You want to learn dancing at this age, do that. You want to look
Hmm.
good, you want to lose 10 kgs or whatever, and you want to just get into a different kind of an aura, do that.
Right.
Whatever gives you that kick and satisfaction where you feel that I've achieved something and you want to achieve, and there's no age that you can't achieve. You can do any course, you can learn a new thing, you can enhance your qualification. There's no dearth
Hmm.
of opportunities and options also these days. So
Yes.
nothing
Yes.
can hold you back, but it's here more than anywhere else. It's in your mind. You need to be
Absolutely.
at it and you need to just go for it.
Yeah, yeah. Fantastic. Because I feel finally the end result is you have to be happy,
Happy.
irrespective of what you are doing. Like releasing those happy hormones, say endorphins as you call it. That
Endorphins,
is so
totally.
important in whatever
Totally.
way you do it. You have to have this endorphins, like being a part of your system. You can't just keep subduing it, like, and brushing it under the carpet. You have to keep, we are given point of time, keep bringing it up and let it, be flowing all into your system, to give that extra
Absolutely.
happiness.
And I
And
feel
I
life
think
is
the
too
more,
short, yeah.
yes, yes, very true. And the more happy you are, realize you glow more. I've seen that. If you're happy
True.
internally, you glow more. Then you don't need to bother so much about your skin. Because if you're unhappy, it shows on your face. Because first thing
Absolutely.
attacks your face. So I
That's
think
what I said.
every,
Go
sorry.
get 30 facials done, but if you're not
Yeah,
happy from within, nothing's going to work.
yeah. So you can't do
Absolutely.
your facial of your internal system. What you can only do is the external. But your external,
Exactly. So
Your actual facial is required is in your internals in your mind, you know. So very nice, excellent, Parul. I'm so happy. Very well said, all the points. So well,
Thank you.
thank you so much, Parul, for the wonderful insight into what goes into the building blocks of a women's personality. So,
Thank
dear
you.
friends, hope you have enjoyed the chat as much as we enjoyed hosting it. So, Parul,
Thank you.
anything else you want to say other than the questions which I threw on you? We can still chat. Is there anything you want to bring to the limelight for women other than is there anything else you can give some tips on dressing up or anything more from your
Okay.
end?
Yeah, so I always say that, yeah, there is one thing about image management also when I would like to say that, when we talk about image management, so four things are that you need to dress up. It's just a tip I'm sharing that whenever you dress up, always keep the occasion in mind, where you are going, very important. Because sometimes you've seen people, I'm not saying, oh, women, men, both, they end up, they reach an event and they end up looking totally a misfit because they did not know how to what kind of attire will look nice. So occasion is very important, be it it's a wedding function or it's a business meet or you're presenting something, it's a board meeting, it's a PTA for your children, or it's just you're hanging out for lunch, you're going for a movie. So these are all different occasions, but your attire also has to go in sync with the occasion. Okay.
Mm.
And your role in life is very important, that I'm a CEO, I need to dress up like this. I'm an assistant manager, I'm a teacher. I'm sure you remember that during our times, our teachers, we used to look up to them because they're a very typical thing, a sari, a jura. So they had that thing to them that they are teachers. They are here to impart education and we have to take them seriously. So that's how you connect the person's attire and to the role they play.
Right,
Very, very
right,
important. And the third is the goal. I'm an assistant manager, but I want to reach the CEO stage. So from now only, I will be conscious in the way I dress up because people will also take me seriously, right? So
right.
what my goal is, I'm an
Mm.
entrepreneur, I want to reach the top 50 women entrepreneurs in the next 5 years. So then I need to look the part right now. I cannot
Right,
start after 5 years,
right,
right? So these things are very important. You always give importance to do these three things whenever you are going out.
right, right, right. Very well said. Very nice. And I'm sure all the ladies out there must be really going gaga now, maybe opening up their closet like to check out, like, what is going to go down well with their personality. So thank you, Parul, once again. So I hope I'm able to draw all out of your respective closets and into our living rooms. Please stay tuned for our next chat show on another very interesting and burning topic. So
Thank
kindly
you very
like,
much.
share, and comment on our Fashion Over page. So Parul, I had a fantastic time
Thank you,
conversing,
Seema.
and
I
it's such a lovely insight about we women uplifting each other, talking on fashion and body type and body sickness. There is no end to it actually.
no end to
Like
it.
before you talk, dig into it, you see there are so many topics which is untouched and not discussed. So that is my
Absolutely,
aim to bring
absolutely.
out more
And I
these
feel
kind
like
of.
going on and on
Same
myself.
here. I don't feel like shutting it, but then we have to do.
I
We
still feel I
have
can talk so much.
I
But
know.
thank you so much for giving me this lovely, lovely platform and all the very best for your Smile with Seema. It's a wonderful initiative by you. And thank you. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed.
Thank you. My pleasure. My honor. So meanwhile, my lovely, lovely ladies, friends, stay positive, stay happy, and don't forget to
Smile.
smile with Seema. Take care. Yes.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Welcome.